Hello, I'm Amy from the Dahlia barn. This is the time of year where we are dividing our tubers in our barn, and I'd like to demonstrate how to do that for you. Now, when we dig our tubers up out of the field, we just knock the dirt off and throw them in a crate like this. We don't rinse them. We find that it's really hard to get them dry enough to go into storage. If we rinse them, it's a whole lot of work, unnecessary work, and they have a tendency to shrivel if they do get rinsed. They'll look fine, and then they'll get to spring and they'll shrivel. So we just knock the dirt off as much as we can in the field, put them in these crates, and they dry. We just take them out one at a time and divide them over the winter. So here's a Dahlia tuber clump that needs to be divided. First thing I do is just like knock a little more dirt off. And the first thing I look for is taking off any broken tubers, which none of these tubers are broken. So that's all good. And then the next thing we want to do is remove the mother tuber. You can tell the mother tuber, she's got a little thicker skin. She's a little browner. She's got really thick roots. This is the mother. And her energy is spent. She is not going to be productive. So the first thing I like to do is get the mother out of there. And she goes to the compost. Next, we're looking for eyes on the tubers. Now, the eyes are going to sprout from the part that's attached to last year's stem. Like this one is an eye right there. Now, if I was to cut it like right here, it would not grow. Because unlike potatoes that have eyes everywhere, dahlias only have eyes where they're attached to last year's stem. And so there's a nice eye right there. What I like to do between a shoe knife, carpet knife, and really sharp clippers, get in there and just start making a cut like that. And then just work your way around the tuber, get that one, and get this last big guy. And then what you want to do is like clean up the roots, and then you clean up this area. You can take it down to where that dead stuff is off. You want to make yourself a nice clean cut because that's what will help the tuber to seal off. If it's a jagged cut, it'll take forever to dry, and it might dry out in the meantime. And so just take the tubers, clean them up like that. I always like to cut the ends, cut the roots. And you can see there's an eye right there and an eye right there. I'm not too worried about that little brown spot. And then like this one, there's an eye right there. So just kind of clean it up. And there you go. That's all there is to it. So there's 3 tubers from the 1 tuber that was planted in the spring. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.